So on this old furnace, if you've seen from the earlier videos, got it all cleaned out. Right now I'm going up and I'm using the borescope to look for cracks, and I'm going up each one of the flues. Got the light and camera at the end right there. Have a lot of room under there, so able to crawl up underneath here and get the powerful light and go all the way up and search, check the heat exchanger going all the way up. As you can see, this thing is from like the 60s, late 50s, 60s. Perfectly clean. There is no rollover back here, no signs of acid and corrosion. When looking up, perfectly clean. You can see there's no rust, no galvanized. Excellent condition. I found no cracks in the system. I converted this at one time to three-phase. This is a residential. This is a three-phase motor. Here's our ABB, and converting 240 single phase to 240 three-phase for my custom installed three-phase motor in this whole thing. It was only done to teach my son about inverters, so installed one at his house. And this was him years ago playing with remote wiring. He never worked on a furnace before in his life, and this was his teaching unit. He learned how to do three-phase convert single phase to three-phase. Was having him play with contactors as a child, so he has this thing rigged up so a contactor from a wireless thermostat on this old beast. It still has tons of asbestos piping on it, and that's about it. Oh, cleaned this up, and as you can see, it's nice and clean inside. Used a vacuum cleaner and vacuumed it out and put it out and tapped it and got all the rust out of there. All the ports are perfectly clean. Inside this chamber, it's clean. These things are in immaculate condition. I mean, there is no rust or corrosion on this thing whatsoever. Inside is perfectly clean. I cleaned this unit back in 1986, 1987, about a year or two before my first son was born. That's when I first cleaned, and this thing is still in immaculate condition. It only draws just a hair over 1,000 CFM. As you can see, it has a very large opening and full-size filter on there, and that's not one of the cheaper filters, but since it was so large and it draws so little CFM, you don't get, even though I'm using a high MERV filter, I don't get the pressure drop because it's such a large filter. Alright, I'll be putting this unit back together. No cracks in the system. Everything is in perfect condition. Nothing is rusting out. And good to go. All the gas leaks were taken care of. And just get this... for you guys who know three-phase motors, but probably never seen one on a house, on residential, here's the motor tag off this one, so you could see what it is. And you will never come across one of these three-phase motors on one of these old furnaces. It was never an option. Alright guys, see you later. And that is good to go. See ya. After 33 years since the last time I serviced this and cleaned it.